Jason Statham is on the verge of a major box office accomplishment. The well-known English actor has had a varied career, having first been a member of the national diving team and a model before starring in his first movies. He made his film debut in the 1998 Guy Ritchie movie Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, the film that gave him his breakout role in addition to igniting a long-standing collaboration between him and Ritchie that has since extended to include movies such as 2000's Snatch, 2005's Revolver, 2021's Wrath of Man, and 2023's Operation Fortune. Ruse de Guerre. He has risen to become one of modern action cinema's most notable stars, having starred in a wide variety of blockbuster movies that have collectively grossed more than $8.5 billion worldwide. This roster includes the Fast and Furious movies, in which he plays Deckard Shaw, a formerly villainous character who was once an MI6 agent. Statham first appeared as part of the main cast in 2015's Furious 7 and has since reprised his role in various capacities in every subsequent installment, including the 2019 spin-off Fast and Furious Presents, Hobbs and Shaw, in which he co-starred with Dwayne Johnson. 2025's A Working Man is now on its way to being Jason Statham's second consecutive non-franchise movie to gross more than $100 million worldwide in the 2020s. The new movie, which was adapted from the 2014 Chuck Dixon novel Levin's Trade and co-stars Jason Flemyng, Michael Pena, and David Harbour, was directed by David Ayer, Suicide Squad, from a screenplay that Ayer co-wrote with Oscar-nominated cinema icon Sylvester Stallone. At the time of writing, the movie has grossed $97.7 million worldwide, a total that is composed of a $36.77 million domestic gross and an additional $60.97 million from international markets. The theatrical release of A Working Man kicked off just over a year after the debut of Jason Statham's previous action movie The Beekeeper, which was also directed by David Ayer. By the end of its run, The Beekeeper, which was written by Kurt Wimmer, earned $162.6 million worldwide, consisting of a $66.2 million domestic haul and an international total of $96.4 million. Although Statham's new movie is on a trajectory to gross below that global total, it is on track to follow it across the $100 million milestone, becoming his second non-franchise movie in a row to do so. Should the two Jason Statham movies cross the $100 million milestone, this will mark the first time that any pair of the star's non-franchise movies have done so consecutively in more than 2 decades. The last time that this happened was when 2003's Italian Job, a remake of a 1969 Michael Caine heist movie, in which Statham plays expert driver Hanson Robb, was followed by Collateral, a Michael Mann thriller starring Tom Cruise and Jamie Foxx in which Statham played a small role as a man in an airport. Collateral debuted on August 6, 2004, more than 20 years ago. The Italian Job grossed $106.1 million in the domestic market alone, also earning $69.9 million internationally for a $176 million worldwide gross that saw the movie become the 31st highest-grossing title of the year. Collateral rose even higher up the chart, landing at No. 19 in 2004 with a $101 million domestic gross and a $119.2 million international gross combining to earn it $220.2 million worldwide. On top of matching those movies' record, the new pair will mark the first time that Statham has had 2 consecutive non-franchise movies in which he plays the main character surpass $100 million worldwide. Although the record that is about to be achieved by The Beekeeper and A Working Man is impressive, their ability to become such substantial draws is likely due to the groundwork that was laid by previous installments in Jason Statham franchises. The star has appeared in a number of major action movie franchises, many of which feature him as the lead character. In addition to his role as Deckard Shaw in the Fast and Furious movies, this roster includes 2 The Meg movies, 4 Expendables movies, 2 Crank movies, 2 Mechanic movies, 3 Transporter movies, and the 2008 Death Race remake. While The Italian Job and Collateral were Statham's first pair of non-franchise movies to gross more than $100 million, they were also his first 2 movies to cross that milestone in general. This 1-2 punch helped kickstart his blockbuster career, and the majority of his titles that have since exceeded $100 million have been installments in various franchises. Below, see a breakdown of Statham's 5 highest-grossing movies, all of which have been franchise titles. In fact, of Jason Statham's entire top 10, the only movies that are non-franchise titles are Collateral and the 2015 action comedy Spy, $233.8 million, in which he played a supporting role opposite Melissa McCarthy. The success of these franchise movies, particularly the ensemble-focused Fast and Furious franchise, which also stars Vin Diesel,